the orders that came from the Supreme Court?
Well, I'm very disappointed, except that this is a Supreme Court. We don't want to be tampering with the Supreme Court because of national interest and because of the constitutional requirements that allow us to be who we are, the democracy we perform. But indeed, we didn't expect the Supreme Court to interfere in the daily running of Parliament.
Do you call it interference when your colleagues rather went there to seek interpretation and order?
You can go there, but the Supreme Court should know that this thing that they are asking for is to interfere in the daily running of Parliament. Because we cannot every single time go to the Supreme Court to interpret whether we sit in Parliament or not. Remember that you simply are carrying out the law in Parliament. The law says that there must be a speaker. And if you elect a speaker, will somebody run to Parliament and say, I don't understand the law, why should it be back being?
Yeah, but when it comes to numbers and who qualifies or vacancy and all that, the courts are meant to determine that. Especially with vacancy, somebody that vacates a seat, the High Court has the jurisdiction to sit on cases like that.
It is the person who does that doesn't understand, so he goes to the Supreme Court to understand, for the Supreme Court to interpret to him. You don't have to be asking the court to come and determine, oh, this fellow was in NDC or MPP. Now he has left. Is he still a member of Parliament? Then you go to Supreme Court to decide. When Wayomi did that, if we go to Supreme Court, he just crossed over and thought that he could still be a member of Parliament. And by the law, by the law spelled out in the Constitution, he lost his membership. When the President, Second Deputy Speaker, Asiama, Honorable Asiama, he left his party and contested as an independent candidate. Nobody told the public of Ghana he was no longer a member. Even the MPP themselves wrote and said that, look, he's no longer with us. It's in their constitution. It's in our constitution too. It's in the everywhere. It is in the constitution. It's in our standing orders. It's in our various party constitutions. That when you leave your party to become independent, you are no longer a member. If you are no longer a member, why will you continue to be representing them in Parliament? So this is logical, it's sensible, it's common sense, it is simply, it's legal. There's nothing to argue about it. What the Supreme Court has taken to do, it can go nowhere. They will come back and say the same thing. That once you leave your party, you no longer belong there. You can't leave your party and still be there to represent somebody there. You can't.